What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. Welcome to our daily show where we discuss everything going on here in our country that you need to know about here on a daily basis. We got some major stuff going on here today before the important announcement coming here tomorrow. And the stock market actually is looking up here before this crucial CPI data coming out tomorrow, which is actually kind of a bit surprising here. You can see here stocks extend gains as investors await the CPI report, which will affect everybody and the Fed's decision on interest rates rising and people on Social Security. This will be a crucial report for Social Security. I just did a video on this that I'll link you to here next because this is going to very important for the Social Security announcement here. I'll link you to that video here. I explained it all here coming out here tomorrow. But you can see here the Dow Jones Industrial up 178 points here so far. So kind of surprising here, kind of surprising. And you would, a lot of people were thought, oh, the market's going to tank, the market's going to tank. Not necessarily the case because a lot of people are expecting interest rate hikes. So, a lot of that stuff is already kind of priced in the market. So, this is why, a lot of people say, don't always panic, don't always sell, don't always just, you don't want to sell at any given time here. I mean, you got to remember, you look at a 5-year chart here on the Dow Jones Index. This is a 5-year chart. I mean, remember the 5 years ago, the Dow Jones was at 22,000. Now it's at 32,000. Even despite all these drops and dips and the massive drop that we had when the pandemic hit, where we dropped 40% or so. Despite all that, we're still up from 22,000 to 32,000. Still massive gains there over 5 years. This is why you don't sell at every little, at least I don't. I mean, again, everybody has a different investment plan, but and when you look at a term of 20 years here, the Dow Jones Index, which is just like, an index of companies in the United States, it just kind of tracks the overall stock market, right? 30 years ago, we were at 3,300, 3,200. Now we're at 32,000. So you can see how much the stock market has grown in 30 years. Massive, massive. This is why you don't panic and sell at every little dip and every little drop, because overall, your market, your 401k, your IRA, your pension, it grows over time, And meanwhile, we're still seeing gas prices come down. You can see here, gas prices keep plunging. I don't know about plunging, but they are still coming down. I'll show you oil prices here as well, but gas prices do keep coming down here. This is from Axios. You can see here pretty dramatically here what a swing in prices we have had here over time. Yeah. When we look at the national average gas prices here, they've stayed the same here over the last day or two at 371 national average gas prices. But over the last week, we've gone down 7 cents in a week, so about a penny per day. So we are still going down here. You can see a week ago we were at 378. Now we're at 371. So we are still going down here 1 cent per day. Diesel was at 506. Now it's at 501. So again, 506, 507. So almost a penny per day as well in diesel. So it is still good to see it going down almost every day here, as you can kind of still see the trend. A month ago, we were at 397, 398. Again, so that's like 27, 28 cents from a month ago. So again, it does seem like it's still dropping here. You can let me know how much it is in your city and your state in the comments. I know some people are higher, some people are lower. Some states like Georgia, Texas, Florida, those southeast states, some of them are in the twos, like 299, 295. I have seen comments. Congratulations, because that's awesome to be in the twos. Yeah, as you can see here, Texas average gas prices, Texas, one of the big four states population wise, their average gas price is 314. So you can see here, almost at that 2.99, $3 mark. Some prices higher, some prices lower. So I've seen in the comments that some places are in the twos there. So much, much cheaper than the average. And let me know how much gas is in your area. But look at the disparity here of 314 in Texas versus California of 540. 540. So we look at Texas here at 314 right now, and California at 540 right now. So a very big difference. That's a difference of $2 and like 26 cents more per gallon right now. So that's a big difference. Now, Texas produces a lot of oil and it's right there. So it's cheaper to just kind of not really have to ship it. But also because California has much higher state taxes on gas, and it's like over $1 for their taxes on gas, and they have a different grade of gasoline to lower pollution in the state because of how much people live there. So they want to lower the pollution there. So very, very expensive. However, to compensate for this a little bit, California does have another stimulus check coming out here. You can see here $1,050 stimulus checks are coming. California, just one of the latest states. There's about 31 different states right now that have passed state stimulus checks, tax rebate checks, property tax rebate checks, lowering taxes. So yeah, there's about 31 different states here. California, the largest state, about 23 plus million people are going to get these, and $1,050 of is the maximum amount you can get these. It's $350 per person. Last year, they did it a little bit differently. Last year, they had a $75 billion budget surplus. Last year, they did stimulus checks as well. One-time checks worth $600 or $1,200, depending on if it was an individual filing taxes individually or jointly. That was the Golden State Stimulus Program. And then they actually went back and modified it and said you could get an additional $500 if you had children. Last year, however, they left out individuals who received Social Security and disability benefits because their tax return showed zero in California gross income. To qualify, California residents were required to show between $1 and $75,000 of income. I don't know why they did this, but they did this. They're changing it this year, though. In 2022, California is broadening its stimulus program, providing rebates to even more residents. This year, calling it the Middle Class Tax Refund, we'll see checks distributed in October, so not that far away, and recipients of the Social Security and disability or other public assistance will be eligible to receive the money this time around. This time, the state will issue checks worth up to $1,050 to millions of taxpayers and benefit recipients as well. Single filers earning less than $75,000 will receive checks worth $350 per person. So married couples will get $700. Any dependents you have will also get $350. So children included, for a total of up to $1,050, as you can see here on the screen. If you make over $75,000, the checks will be reduced, but that won't include, most people aren't going to get that, but then the check's going to be $250 or $200. But you can get up to $1,050 depending on how many people you have. Yeah, so the state just added new groups to the eligible recipients list, including Social Security and disability. And Californians who rely exclusively on Social Security, disability, or other sources um, were not eligible because their tax forms showed zero of California adjusted gross income. So this year, people who reported $0 of AGI on their 2020 taxes qualify for a payment. But again, we'll have to get more details. I'll try to keep you updated as soon as I see. You might want to call the state or do your own due diligence as well um, to see how you need to report this. Did you need to do a tax return? I'll try to keep you updated. And of course, this is just one state. California happens to be the largest state population wise. There's over 23 million people. I think now that they're going to include Social Security and disability and various different groups under the Social Security umbrella, if you filed for Social Security and had income reported, I think you got it previously. I think last time around, SSI from Social Security got the checks. You can let me know your thoughts in the comments because they had something about your income eligibility or something like that. But there were groups that didn't get it from California, so they're trying to rectify it this time around. Again, I don't make the law, so again, I'm just the messenger. I'm not the bad guy here. But other states are trying to fix these kind of problems as well as so the issue with some of these things is that the states have to sometimes they have to have tax returns to know who you are, where you live, and how much you make. They have to know what your income is. So some states are trying to have systems to try to fix this. I've seen a couple states do it where they have like a non-filer form. A couple other states do it where they kind of. I said one state had it where they would look you up via the DMV, the driver's license system, and a couple other states are doing systems like that as well. And of course, we have a really big thing on the Social Security raises right now. That would be for over 60 million Americans on Social Security. We have another program for the student loan forgiveness for over 43 million Americans. That's already passed by the president through executive order. So as long as that doesn't get challenged by the Republicans or struck down, then that will stand. As long as it doesn't get struck down in a court of law, that's good to go. But there is a lot of talk, a lot of news that Republicans might strike it down or try to strike it down. I'll keep you up to date here on that in upcoming episodes as well here on the channel. So you look at like those two programs, the student loan forgiveness is already passed. It's in the process of they're getting the forms ready and stuff. They said that could come out here as early as next month. I'll keep you up to date on that. And then we also have the food stamp food assistance program here with a big meeting coming out here later this month, which is supposed to be September 28th. So that's about 2 weeks away here at this point. And we're hoping that this will raise benefits for people on food stamps, food SNAP program. And there's over 40 million Americans, I think it's 43 million Americans that are currently on the SNAP programs and could affect the WIC programs as well and other programs like that, so supplemental nutrition programs. So there is multiple different programs that could be affected here. And it also could make more people eligible. So honestly, we'll have to see. I don't want to get ahead of myself here. We'll have to see what happens here. We could be getting some news and information here before then. Like I said, it's a little bit over 2 weeks away here at this point. So again, this would be another program that would affect over 40 million Americans. If it affects other programs like WIC and stuff like that, it would be over 40 million Americans. So we look at a lot of these different programs are really affecting tens of millions, hundreds of millions of Americans if you combine them. And when you combine them with the state programs, like just the California program alone, the California stimulus program, which is up to $1,050, that's 23. And now they're adding in the senior Social Security, disability, and different people in that. I don't know, it's going to be 25, 30 million people just for that one state. There's 31 different states that have already passed state stimulus check programs here. I can't even name them all for you at 31 different states. It would be like, what is a Baskin Robbins that has how many different flavors? Kind of feels like that. It's the flavor of the month here. But California is just the biggest one. I wish that all states were doing it, but it does kind of feel like we're getting close to that with 31 states that have passed state stimulus checks, tax rebate checks, property tax rebate checks, and lowering taxes, which is a way to provide back to residents one way or another. So I will keep you up to date here with everything going on here in our country. I'll link you to two videos you can watch next, which gives you more information about this stuff. So make sure to subscribe down below to our channel. Just click the subscribe button, then the bell icon to get notifications when we go live with new videos, which is every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's completely free to do so. It literally costs you nothing. You just click the subscribe button, then the bell icon, and you're done. And I will keep you up to date here with everything. You can click the thumbs up button as well to support our channel, which again is completely free. And you can click this video here to watch a video about millions of people getting checks here coming out soon. That'll give you more information on that. And here is a video about the September 13th, very important date and information coming out here on that. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.